Hello everyone. Following a recent defeat to the Delhi Capitals, Mumbai Indians head coach Lisa Keightley acknowledged that her team's batting during the power play has not been effective, which has increased the pressure on the middle order batsmen to score heavily. The defending champions have struggled in the current WPL season, beginning with a loss to Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Although they initially bounced back with a couple of victories, they have since faced a downturn, suffering 2 losses to UP Warriorz and another to DC. In these defeats, ME has failed to establish a solid opening partnership. In their first match against UPW, they managed a 43-run opening stand, primarily driven by Amanjot Kaur. However, in the subsequent losses, they lost 2 wickets by the end of the power play. Hayley Matthews, a key player, has not performed as expected since returning from injury. ME attempted to fill her position with Kamalini and Amelia Kerr in the initial matches, but both struggled. Since Matthews' return, she has partnered with Kamalini and Sajana, but the results have not met expectations. During a post-match press conference, Lisa expressed her concerns about the team's performance, stating that the batting in the power play has not clicked. She noted that they have experimented with different combinations due to Matthews' earlier injury, which hindered their desired start in the power play and forced them to play catch-up. This situation has placed significant pressure on the middle order. Lisa pointed out that losing the toss and batting first against DC was challenging, as their bowlers performed well in the power play, taking 2 early wickets and putting pressure on the ME middle order. She estimated that the team fell short by 25 to 30 runs. Lisa also mentioned that injuries have affected the team, particularly with Hayley suffering a quadricep injury and Kamalini also dealing with a shoulder injury that has ruled her out of the competition. Despite having world-class bowlers like Shabnim, Ismail and Nat Sciver-Brunt, Lisa lamented the team's inability to perform well in the power play. She acknowledged that while Shabnim has bowled effectively, the team has struggled with combinations, especially with several overseas players performing well. Additionally, Nic Carey had to leave the game due to a niggle, which further complicated their strategy. Lisa highlighted the potency of DC's batters, Shafali, Verma and Lizelle, noting that any slight mistakes in bowling could lead to boundaries, especially with the dew factor in play. ME faced a challenging start after being reduced to 21 for 2 within 4.1 overs. However, they recovered through solid contributions from Nat Sciver-Brunt, who scored 65 not out of 45 balls, and skipper Harmanpreet Kaur, who added 41 runs. ME managed to post 154 for 5 in their 20 overs, with Shree Charani being the standout bowler for DC. In response, DC established a strong 63-run partnership, with Shafali, Verma and Lizelle both making significant contributions. Jemimah Rodrigues ultimately secured the victory for DC with an unbeaten 51 runs. Currently, DC occupies the 4th position with 2 wins and 3 losses, while ME remains in 2nd place despite having 1 more loss than DC, thanks to a superior net run rate. Thanks for watching JMBDD News.